And he says that his friends are his power.
No, no ditto here. They don't really probably want to play that.
I definitely would see that Skillager going Meta Knight in this matchup, just because Meta Knight actually does fairly well against Villager, and it's not because it's easy for him to get in. It's more so that like once he gets in, it's like he can take Villager for a ride for a long time.
One thing that's going to be very worth noting is, Skillager played this character. He knows Villager's weaknesses, so he's going to try his best to take advantage of it right here, right now.
Yeah, and it's not even if his character is Villager, he doesn't have to use Villager to be his own character.
Already, like, he's just got this little bit of % lead, but like right now, dash attack could spell the end, right?
Prime percent for this character.
Villager being in that floaty category and not too heavy either. There's a lot of pressure being put on already. Skillager's just kept Panda Bair at the ledge. Typically, villagers like to go to ledge by choice, but not here.
I like how Skillager is staying completely out of fair and bear range and waiting for Panda Bair to commit to something else before coming back in.
There's no reason for him to come near. He's winning. He's got this % lead, even however minimal it is. Well, had.
And now we see Panda Bair kind of throwing himself back at the ledge now that he has the % lead.
It's just gonna keep going back and forth.
Yeah, it's the name of the game. We have Panda Bair who's a villager and Skillager who also plays villager. He knows
exactly what he's trying to get.
He's got to take his time.
Now, wonderful high recovery, just expending all of his jumps there to get over the tree, but it meant he didn't have to deal with any mix-up from the tree and bowling ball.
See Skillager completely content with staying on the other side of the stage, not dealing with any of Villager's aerials.
That was some really good RNG on Panda Bair's part, getting the double, triple turnip. So now, Meta Knight's this character that has had this issue where sometimes he can't kill right now. And he does have up B out of shield, and I think versus a character like Villager, that's going to be immeasurably useful.
So what I've noticed is that Skillager will stay on the other side of the...
Oh my lord!
Good read. That was a good read. Good roll read. So what Skillager seemed to be doing was staying on the other side of the stage and only committing himself to the ledge once Villager was already off the stage. It seems like his game plan here is to edge guard Villager as much as possible and then retreat back to the stage
once he thinks it's time to kill. Now, one thing I think that Skillager really could be using a little bit of up B out of shield here, just because when Villager nares your shield, if you get that very quick up B, it might be the kill move that you need.
So, in me watching Skillager play yesterday, I actually don't believe he uses grounded up B that much at all. So while I do agree that up B is probably one of Meta Knight's best anti-aerials, I would be fairly surprised if I saw Skillager start using it in this set. He seems accustomed to using down air out of shield, which is also a good out of shield option for Meta Knight.
And a good dash attack right now will even this game right up. Oh my gosh, Panda Bair playing at the ledge, this time by choice. He's just not letting Skillager in. It's the opposite of how Stock 1 went.
Nice.
Great jump read.
We are at prime time % for Villager.
Who knows? Bad things might happen. Wonderful tilt there on that shield too.
So one of the things I like about Skillager is that he's not really playing the ladder game. He's sort of just playing the game. If he gets a ladder, he gets it. If he doesn't, he just keeps playing.
He's never been the kind of player to do that, whereas you see a player like Panda Bair who is always conditioning to try to hit that bowling ball at 60, right? Skillager is willing to play the long game, and then will just hit as he does.
And as we hit the 90-second mark,
he has to go for the forward air, wasn't going to quite reach. Is that back air? Not going to quite do it. But now this is a really bad spot for Villager. Since he dropped ledge,
the reach grab, yes.
Yep. that going to
That'll
be
do
it?
it. That's game 1 going to Skillager. With almost 1 minute left on the clock, you can see how patient Skillager was getting those kills, not letting Villager get any of the classic like bowling ball, back air, up air, down air kills that you see Villager get. None of that. He got a down tilt read, and that was the only stock he took.
I was just about to talk about how it's really fun that they avoided each other for 4 years and never played the Ditto.
And
But here we are. Here we are.
Yes. So I do kind of see where this comes from, because Meta Knight.
Gentlemen to let it hit. Gentlemen to let it hit. No gentlemen to let it hit.
Meta Knight chasing Villager around on Lilac does not sound fun.
Oh my gosh. These turnips everywhere.
Yeah.
Is it Sunday? It is Sunday. Turnips are on sale. And this is
Lilac Cruise or Lilac Farms.
Dude, they're throwing so many things at each other.
Truly Animal Crossing.
Okay. So right now, I like when I think about this, I don't know if I've ever even seen this
I have never seen
Ditto, especially like at this high of a level, right? These are two players that like have their ideas of how to fight everybody else if they haven't played the Ditto a lot.
And I was just about to say, I think that the only like really like crazy thing about this Ditto would be pocketing each other's projectiles, and as oh my god, and as something like that where Skillager just pocketed Panda Bair's. Oh, so yeah, this is.
Oh my gosh.
Skillager is being very creative with the pocketed Lloyds, because there was one Lloyd where he did a side B the other way and then set the pocketed Void at Panda Bair, so Panda Bair didn't know which Lloyd was which. He didn't know if the Lloyd that was sent to him was the pocketed one that was stronger or the normal one.
This game is so close. This is
okay.
Oh, air dodge read, but no kill.
Lloyd to stall his ball. Yeah, I think Skillager. Oh wow.
I thought it was just
going to go to the other side. Yeah.
It's so much safer than having to deal with that mix-up.
I'm surprised that Skillager isn't planning his own tree so that he can get access to the axes. I'm pretty sure they're both at axe percent.
Might be one of those things where it's a bit riskier, and even the 2 turnip was that?
That sounded. Oh yeah, you're right. There's 2 turnips and 3 turnips.
There's 1, 2, and 3 turnips. But the immediate
turnip for a turnip. He grew both trees. Oh,
but
yeah.
See, so by getting rid of his own, he made sure that he had the axe,
and the other one didn't. Yeah.
While Skillager does not. Have you ever dreamed with showering your opponent with pots? Catching that jump.
Panda Bair seeming to take this game take control of this game.
Oh my lord. And then he just immediately resets to the other side.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not dealing with this.
This is something, like, how do you even begin to try to understand what these guys are thinking right now? They're just throwing so many things at each other. That was the first grab of the...
that actually was the first grab, you're right.
Like, not only of like this game, but like...
Lloyd into Lloyd. You know what? Interestingly enough, Panda Bair has not attempted to capture a single Lloyd, while Skillager catches every single one. And it's looked like it's netting Skillager a bit, at the very least.
Right there trying to bait something out of Panda Bair. Skillager just runs away and says, nope, we're just heading to neutral. And here we go. I'm not sure how much you guys can hear, but Nebraska is a wily crowd, and they are going wild for Skillager right now.
Yeah, it seems like Panda's uninterested in absorbing the Lloyd.
And trying to fight. Oh my. We're not.
Last hit scenario here. Lilac Cruise.
Oh my gosh!
My God, the RNG is
the bad RNG on that one.
Not on Panda's side right now. Oh,
that's gonna do it though.
Game 2 going to Panda Bair.
Skillager was a little bit over aggressive there, trying to reach in with that down air, and Panda Bair just backed off and immediately hit him with the back air slingshot, the stronger of the 2 slingshot moves. Now the question is he gonna stay?
I don't think he will.
Yeah,
I believe that was a stage counter pick, and now he's
if you get to go to town, yeah, you gotta go Meta Knight for that, dog. Come on, I'm trying to kill people at 30, don't you know? He's really high up platforms I think are also going to benefit Villager. It's a really good place to run away.
Set up your if you want to get a tree for the axe, like set it up in a nice place where they can't get rid of it.
Especially because Meta Knight's up air isn't what it used to be, and it can really definitely like it has holes in its offensive pressure on shield. Jeez, they're going in.
I'm surprised that he wouldn't try and go for the gimp. Are we gonna see his stock here?
Oh, not quite. He was just a little too
just a
low.
little bit.
Maybe a little bit of rage or something was the key there. And I think that's gonna be it.
Stock 1 going to Skillager.
This is
very clean. This is a clean looking game for Skillager.
Villager without
you know Skillager is not dealing with any of Panda Bair's stuff. He's gone.
Basically, the way that Panda Bair is going to be able to tie this up is with some bowling ball read or a crazy down air spike. Good version of the Lloyd. Oh, what? He really wants him to die.
Yeah. One turnip into one turnip.
Those sick combos, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. Reasons not
like
to roll.
His head's in the right place for getting these reads. Just pull the trigger a little slow.
Yeah, and now he's got this tree that's just being weighted. That was so
his first tornado of the set.
He said, well, because look, right? So what he knew that Panda Bair wanted to jump and water the can. Whether he was going to jump air dodge or just jump and water, he jumped back in water. He didn't know. So he said, why don't I just cover everything?
Yeah, let's cover both of it.
This right here is another dash attack percent. We're looking at like dash attack 1-2 up airs.
Yep.
Wonderful use of that.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm not shielding this. I don't need to.
We saw him try it earlier, but I wasn't sure if that's what he was attempting to do. Why would forward smash kill right now?
That's a good question.
Meta Knight's forward smash would kill him right now.
Ooh. Always watching the bowling ball fall off of the ledge is always scary.
Well, its hitbox actually does become smaller. It becomes twice as strong when it falls down the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good information.
Waited for the air dodge, but wasn't quite there as Panda Bair actually fast fell into it.
Panda Bair looks like he was waiting for a roll in there.
It's one thing, right? So Villager really likes to trap jumps, but when you have 5 jumps, it's a whole lot harder to trap all those jumps.
Waiting for the air dodge again.
Why would back air also kill right now? Oh my lord. Right, so Skillager probably wants to end this before. Oh my gosh.
Going for the read on the roll. Oh, okay. Skillager having some. Oh my god.
I know.
By the skin of his teeth.
Yeah. I know we haven't seen it yet, but I really think he's up B's out of shield. Like right now.
I would love to see it because it is stronger than it's so strong.
Great tech.
Oh, the forward throw. The up throw probably would have taken it there.
Skillager has just such a wonderful lead. Like even if he dies right now,
he's probably sitting pretty.
And he went above it and then snapped the ledge. Wonderful stuff. Down smash.
He's avoiding these KOs perfectly.
Yeah.
And like you were saying before, it's really hard for Villager to trap a character that has 5 jumps. Like, you see Panda Bair chasing him with those up airs. And
right there, yeah. It's only because triple turnips is so
big,
humongous.
Huge, yeah.
Right? I mean, we're at 1 minute and 40 seconds. I have not felt like almost 5 minutes have passed.
Not at all. Like, the play from these characters doesn't necessarily seem like they're camping. They're just taking their hits and then...
And right now, like, this is... Skillager's in a really good position to time out or to just wait for a perfect opportunity to kill. Although I don't think that's going to quite do it.
Not that strong.
I think if we're all Skillager here, we do not want to be out there.
We do not want to be off stage. Any opportunity for a stage spike.
Stage spike, an SD.
Yeah.
A spike.
Some weird hitbox that launches you into the blast zone. We don't want that. Platform's coming.
That thing could just fall out of the sky at anyone given time.
Definitely taken it, yeah.
He's trying to oppress. He's trying to like force the situation.
Yeah, he doesn't need to force it with that percentage. There's 45 seconds on the clock. You don't need to go anywhere near him. The game you were playing in the beginning is the game that is going to win you this game. Yeah, like Villager can't chase Meta Knight. Like,
but now we're getting it. Triple turnips, being able to kill off the top or on the bottom. Yep, see. That almost killed. Oh my gosh, Panda Bair is really trying to kill him right now.
I don't agree with Skillager just flying away. He does need to throw out hitboxes to discourage Panda from just throwing out hitboxes like he is.
Because 12 seconds. That would have been nuts.
Fly a lot further than you are, my friend. Okay, because you cannot be too close with this stuff. There are no star KOs in sudden death, so
crazy stuff.
There are no star KOs in 5 seconds. That actually was like, that was getting a bit, it was getting a bit hot in here.
Skillager goes up 2-1 here in the set, even if the stream layout is currently lying to us. Now, what if he goes back? What if they go back to like if he agrees to Lilat, or if he like wants to go to Battlefield or something and he says, "Well, I'm going to switch back."
I think Battlefield will have him stay Meta Knight, but
FD maybe.
FD same Meta Knight, because FD is going to be a stage where Meta Knight can catch Villager's landings, but as we know, it's hard for Villager to chase Meta Knight in general. So he definitely doesn't mind FD.
So you think it was only Lilat though?
I think it was only Lilat. I think Smashville or FD are our final picks, because he's gonna ban Battlefield because Panda already won on Lilat. So.
Smashville here, I think it's going to be really important, because one thing Panda Bair really struggled with the last couple of games was taking Meta Knight stock early. Obviously, he has the tools to do it, but if he can just get like a nice little string shot situation going on, he can just take some. Oh no. Barely avoiding death.
One thing that we have to give props to Skillager for, in this entire set, he has not gotten hit by a single bowling ball.
No, he is not.
Not a single one.
And, you know, not for lack of trying. Panda Bair's been trying to make roll reads or try to cover like crazy like on-stage options, but it's just not working.
That's the beauty of playing the character that you're currently facing.
That was, I think, the first actual ledge trump of the set.
Successfully, yes.
Yeah. I think now dash attack up B might be a true confirm here. Panda Bair's really got to be careful, and that up is going to do it.
Going to take the first stock clean. Definitely seems like Skillager's knowledge of Villager is just really, really taking him far in this match.
So right there, that situation Panda Bair really needed to capitalize, but Skillager was really smart in that roll away, because he knew that Villager's airspeed isn't good enough to quite catch him there. See, so we've also been seeing Panda Bair trying to camp this Smashville platform a lot, but Meta Knight's just sharking right underneath it, because unlike some of these really high paddle platforms like the Town and City as we saw, Meta Knight doesn't have to commit to anything. He just short hopping up there to hit him.
You have Skillager taking his classic stance of, I'm in the lead, you're going to come over here. Waiting for the perfect opportunity to get his burst option dash attack to punish one of Villager's more laggy options, which is something that you would expect from someone who plays the same character.
Especially because we haven't seen this. Oh,
that was clean.
Oh my. We haven't seen a true ladder yet, and this is kind of the opportunity. Oh my gosh.
That might do it. Yeah, Rage back air.
60%.
One of the most... I think Meta Knight's back air is actually like a top 5 back air. Like it's actually a truck, but it doesn't look like it.
No, it's not. And I think this is one of those things where, while it's very disappointing to see that we didn't get the